It's Friday, April the 28th. It's a couple minutes past 8 a.m. in fabulous, frosty Colorado. Had a ton of rain yesterday. No snow so far here. Mountains got it. And the roof across the way is now just beginning to melt, but I can see the diamonds of the frost sparkling in the sunshine, and I know in another few minutes it'll be all gone. But still calling for snow. Still have my fingers crossed. Don't want it here. The mountains and the skiers, you guys enjoy it. The plains folks, we just want the moisture. Thank you. Although, after yesterday's rain, I think we're caught up on the moisture level a little bit. So it is early this morning. Got a lot to do and lots of fun things to take care of, and emails to follow up on, and readings to follow up on, and just enjoying life. But I did realize something this morning. It's the 28th of April, which means it's 8 weeks since I left my job. It's only 8 weeks. Wow. And I thought about that briefly this morning with the frost, because I was like, okay, Monica, if you were going to your corporate job, quote unquote, you'd be starting the car and scraping the ice and getting ready to go. I would have just started work at 8 o'clock and logging in and taking calls. Well, I certainly appreciate everyone that is in customer service that does that. I also certainly appreciate the fact that right now I'm not doing that, and that instead I'm having this wonderful opportunity to share with you. So I got called to do a different kind of reading this morning when I sat here. Totally different even than the one I put up on Facebook. I used the Angel Therapy Oracle cards on the Facebook page. Lovely, lovely message that came through. But for here, I don't think I've ever done one of these. And it was real clear and real strong directive to use this. I know, right? The Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and of course published by Hay House. This is the one I got called to use for this Friday. I know, I was surprised too. So, kind of curious, to be honest with you, as to why this deck. You know, I don't usually do that. I don't think I've ever pulled a romance deck since I started YouTube. But somebody has a question about romantic situations, or their love life, or their passions. This doesn't have to necessarily mean like romantic love, but it can also mean things like passions for what you want to do. This is all about calling on your romance angels to, oh, there you go, there's 2 cards so far. This is all about calling on the romance angels and guiding you in anything that involves love, whether that's godly love, family love, relationship love, work love. Well, love's the strongest emotion that there is. It's also the strongest power that there is. So, oh, there's the 3rd card. Stop? No, stop. Okay. There was one that was kind of peeking out there just for a second, and I was like, yes, no, yes, no. Okay. So, let's see what's going on here. Interesting. Okay. Let me share it with you. Alrighty, so this is talking about religious factors, and that your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So this can also talk about doubts that you may have in reference to your religious background or your spiritual upbringing, and your rediscovering or the renewment or the birth of new spiritual growth for you. It can also mean developing a new relationship again with God. It can also refer to the fact that maybe you're with someone that doesn't hold the same beliefs that you do, and you kind of need to take a look at what's important. We are all children of God. We've all been raised differently. We've all been raised in different ways in spirituality and in religion and in creation. And what's most important, do they, or the person that you're with, do they hold other wonderful attributes that may not be necessarily in reference to your religious upbringing, but are they charitable? Are they lovable? Are they helpful? Are they trustworthy? Are they deserving of your love and time? Take a look at those aspects as well. Or in other words, don't be judgmental. Okie dokie. Past life relationship. You've known each other before. Have you been drawn to someone lately and there was an instantaneous click bond and you have no idea why? They feel like you've known them forever. Do you keep falling into the same types of relationships? Maybe there is something from a past life experience that you have not resolved yet, and that can create that vicious cycle of the types of relationships that you're getting into. If that last in particular is going on for you, then this would be the time to call on Archangel Michael to cut the cords of the past from past lifetimes, present lifetimes, future lifetimes, and have him cut the cords of anything that no longer serves you or is for your greater good. And last but not least, interesting. Gonna wrap this one up. Okay, deception. Someone in the relationship is wearing a false self mask. In the relationship, is it you? Is it your partner? Is it your spouse? Is it a sibling? Just heard sibling. That what they're presenting to you is not the true self or the true way that they're thinking. Are you being 100% honest and open with your significant other? Or are you putting on airs for fear of losing their love or respect? Something to really take a real good hard look at. Because if they can't love the true you, then they are loving a falsehood. And is the same being done to you? Are they telling you what they think you want to hear and you're just not sure? Are they presenting themselves differently behind your back to the world and to your friends and to your family? Take a good look, really, really good look at what's going on. So, darlings, this has been an interesting, different kind of read for this Fabulous Friday. So, religious factors, make sure you know where you stand. Ask God and His angels to guide you to what is best for your soul's growth, for your soul's evolvement. If you're caught in cycles of relationships and you don't like them, then call on Michael to cut the cords of that. If you're feeling an instantaneous bond to someone, this is the path journey that maybe you need to figure out together. By the way, that doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. That can also be a dear friend or a best friend or just someone you have an instantaneous bond with, like your best bud, you know? Still can mean that as well. And beware of false self masks, including what you're presenting to the world, what you're presenting to your workplace, what you're presenting to your family, and to your significant other. So, kind of keep an ear and an eye open for that one as well. I am going to leave, as I always do, my contact information in the description portion of this video. If you would like a personal reading from me, as you know, I now do romantic relationship pulls as well, always have. But it's the first time I've used this deck, I think, ever on the YouTube channel. But if you're interested in a romance reading, by all means, please contact me. My website is houseofangelcardreadings.com. If you're into fundraisings or events, love to hear from you via email, houseofangelcardreadings@gmail.com. We are like over the 900 mark on my Facebook page. So thrilled, so delighted. Come join us tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain Time for 1 hour free live readings. We do those every Saturday now at 9 a.m. And can't guarantee we get to everybody, but we do give it a good try. And we just like wide open for discussion there, whether it's card readings or if you have a question about your own intuition or your own spirituality or your own gifts or how to get past blocks if you are a certified angel card reader or an angel intuitive. I'm here to answer those as well. My book's available on Amazon. The link there is going to be in the description too. And I just want to take a minute and say, Fabulous Friday. It is yours. Take it, behold it, bless it be, walk in peace, walk in love, walk in romance. And thank you. I can't even begin to say thank you enough for watching, for sharing, for subscribing. Have a beautiful and a blessed day. Namaste.